Hey everybody, and welcome to AvidMax Tying Tuesdays. Today we're going to show you how to tie the Klinkhammer Midge emerger. So this is a really cool fly. We're going to start it out on the fire hole 315. It's got a nice flat spot with a straight eye up here, so it's a good Klinkhammer style hook. Then I'm going to use some Vivas thread. I'm using a 12/0 in black on this size 18 today. The abdomen is going to be some ice dub in tan. It's going to be kind of a creamed color Midge emerger. Then we're going to use some peacock curl for the thorax, some calf body hair for the post, and some black hackle around that post. So the first thing we're going to do, as per usual, is start our thread right on the hook shank here with some quick locking wraps, and then we trim out our butt end. From there we're going to grab some of our calf body hair, and I always grab a good bit for this size pattern, just because I'm going to kind of clean it out a little bit, and you'll see when you first cut it off it's a little duffy and everything. Kind of clean out some of those shorter fibers and prepare it to be tied in here. Alright, so I got my calf hair prepped, ready to go. You can see I have just not too much, but a good amount there for our post. And I'm just going to tie that in right on top here. Like so, and then I want it about a hook eye's distance back, so I'll sneak in front of it and make sure that it's going to flare straight on up for me. Once we've got it secured to the hook shank, we can jump on up and start to go around it, just creating our post. Ooh, try that again. Like so, and we'll go around it a few times, help secure it in place, and create a little base for where we're going to wrap some hackle a little bit later on. And then we can trim out some of this excess material before we work our way back. Cover that all up nicely here, and go ahead and trim out from this down just a little bit for now. And then we'll prepare to dub out our body by going on down the hook shank, just like so. Using our UV ice dub in tan. I really like this color. It's got a little bit of flash to it, but it's not overbearing. It's a nice creamish color. Works well if you have some cream colored midges in your watersheds, some snow midges and other things like that. So then we'll just work on dubbing out our body here, kind of creating the taper as we go on up. And we're just going to separate, basically this is our abdomen in the tan here. And then we'll come back in a second, tie in some peacock curl. And that'll be the thorax. So that'll be our next move here. So we're going to go ahead and tie in that peacock curl right on the side of the hook shank here, just past where that abdomen ended. And then we can come back in and do our hackle piece as well. And the hackle piece, I'm going to go up right to where that post is, and we'll tie it into the side of the hook shank here first, and then I'm going to pull it upward, and we're going to secure it right away to our post, just like so. Make sure that post stays where we want it here. And then we can end our thread. I'm going to end our thread right up next to that post because that's where my next wraps are going to be. So before we do that though, we're going to grab our peacock herl and go ahead and wrap around, creating our thorax. Making sure to close palmer, cover up all those thread wraps as we work forward. Just like so, and then we'll jump around the posts and we'll do a couple wraps towards the hook eye. Oop, but before you do that, what you want to do is jump around the thread. There we go. So that it stays next to the post. We'll go all the way up to the hook eye, and then we'll work our way right back to where that thread is. And we're going to go ahead and secure this off using that post. So that thread is going where I want it to here. And wrap it a couple times, make sure it's nice and secured. Like so, before we can come in and trip out that excess material. Now we're going to wrap our hackle up and around our post. I'm going to go up. Kind of slipped on me there. Let's make sure everything's still secure. There we go. Now we'll wrap our hackle. Just right around the posts. We'll go 3 or 4 times, creating some nice legs before we capture it off here. Just like so, same as the peacock herl, securing it to the post. We can trim out that excess material. There we go, and then do a nice whip finish on this guy. And the same thing, this whip finish is going to go around our posts so that our thorax and everything is free of thread wraps. And just make sure that's nice and secure there. And clip out that excess material, that thread. There we are, there's a nice finished Klinkhammer style Midge emerger. If you enjoyed the video today, make sure to give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see us tie in the future, please drop us a comment in the lines below. For more fly fishing and outdoor related videos, be sure to subscribe to the AvidMax YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you out there.